Hey, middle school ministry family. Man, it was so great to be back in the basement last night and to kick off our new series called Check Yourself Before You Wreck Yourself on the Armor of God. In Ephesians chapter 6, verses 10 through 20, the Apostle Paul, he talks about how every day is a battle. That as a disciple of Jesus, when we wake up in the morning, it's this battle between doing what God wants us to do versus doing what the enemy wants us to do. And last night we broke that down for middle school students, and we talked about how, it's like that cartoon where you have the little red guy on one side of your shoulders telling you, oh, but it's so good to be bad, do the bad thing. But then you have the little white guy on the other side saying, yeah, but it's just good to be good and do the right thing. And we said, you know what? Actually, that's a pretty good description of the battle that the Apostle Paul is talking about in chapter 6. That every day we're faced with choices. And we know that there is a choice that's going to bring us closer to Jesus, and there's a choice that's going to lead us further away from Jesus. But the good news is that God has given us gear to put on, to use every day to do exactly what it is that He has called us to do, which is to actively follow Jesus and love people. So that's the good news that we shared last night, was that God has given us the gear for the battle. And so we don't have to fear, we don't have to worry about about us being so afraid and oh man, what's going to happen to me today, because we have gear to face the battle that we have to be in every day. He's given us everything we need. He's given us the gear that we need to win over sin. He has given us the word, right? He's given us the sword of the Spirit, and that's what we're going to talk about next week. And I'm so excited to dig into how when we gear up every day, not only are we protected by God's armor, but He's also given us a weapon. And that's the Bible. That's the sword of the Spirit. And we don't have to fear this battle every day because we have Jesus, right? Isn't that such good news that we know that through Jesus, God has given us everything that we need to face whatever it is that we are going to face during the day. And in whatever battle we may find ourselves, God has given us victory. And we can rest in that. We can rest in that He has given us the gear to get in the game.